Hello everybody, and thank you for coming back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Riley. I'm a full-time reseller. I resell on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Relove. I have like a $400 thrift haul, and the reason I say like is because it's around $400. It was like $413 or something like that, but I kept some things for myself. Anyway, I haven't listed in like 2 weeks, so I have a serious backup. This is all my unlisted inventory. It's nighttime. I live in Michigan. So I had to whip out the studio lighting for this video, which means I'm not going to be showing you guys my full body when I display my clothing. So I'm just going to kind of quickly go through the racks, but they're so packed that in order to do that, I have to take like half of them off and then show you one by one. But I'll make sure to get like a good shot of like the brand label and stuff like that. I just realized, maybe for my new viewers, that came off a little bit creepy when I said you're not going to see my full body for this video. What I meant by that was I changed my haul video recording style to setting up like a tripod or placing my camera somewhere so I can hold the garments up in front of me so you can get a better like reference to them. I didn't mean like you guys want to see my whole body. Okay, so I should probably also let you guys know, hence the $400 thrift haul, which is usually more than I have to show you guys. This video may be a bit longer. So instead of dragging it on, I'm just going to kind of quickly go through them. And so I just want you guys to get the gist. So I found this new with tags, Ralph Lauren dress. This is all white. So normally I wouldn't have picked it up, but it is new with tags. So I'm probably going to list it around $60 to start. This is a vintage, I'm guessing like late 60s or 70s, very dainty floral dress. So this, obviously for the decade that this is from, this is a very typical style. People love when the patterns match the decades, if you get the gist of what I'm saying. It's John Abbott. This is just a vintage, very dainty floral top. So this one I thought was a little bit older until I looked at the tag. It was made in Hong Kong. So this has me thinking this was made in the 90s, but it still counts as vintage and people love vintage dainty florals. So I'll probably list this one around 20. The previous dress, I'll probably list around 60 to 70, to be honest. I found this Athleta top. I find a lot of Athleta. I haven't been picking it up as much lately. But this is the newer label. It's a smaller size, but I think I'll still be able to get like 20 bucks out of it. It's like a little hoodie. So this is my first time hearing of this brand. It's a Proenza Scholler for Target. Oh my gosh, if my camera doesn't start focusing. Okay, so anyway, because this is for Target, it obviously wasn't, you know, hundreds of dollars new, but it is a really cute trench coat. So I think this will do well. I'm going to look up the comps on this bad boy, but I'm thinking maybe around like $40. This is a vintage, I actually thought this was a Halloween costume. It's just like a vintage top. I don't know. I showed my grandma and I'm like, this is a really weird pattern to be, you know, from the decade that I think it is, which is the 70s. But she was like, oh no, I would have had that in the 70s. And she was around back then, so she can vouch for that. This is a 90s or Y2K Harley Davidson top with the, what is that, barbed wire. This is definitely going to be hot. I'm going to list this one around 50. And to make it even better, it says Woodstock on the back. So that one's like a gem. This is a Carlisle, which I found a ton of new Carlisle, and I've sold one thing. But I had to pick this up because it's, obviously this is a vintage label. It's a vintage style, but this blazer has so much personality. I think I'm going to start at around 40 or 50. So this is a new to me brand. It was really hard to find the comps on this. I normally would not pick up a graphic tee like this with a brand that I've never heard of or couldn't find much comps on, but it says Portland, Oregon, and Portland is like a really poppin' place right now. And I just really like the rainbow bicycle vibe going on. So I found this Vince Camuto dress. Oh, sorry guys. I'm probably going to list this around 15. This Vince Camuto dress. I find Vince Camuto quite a bit, but I don't always pick it up. But this one, just something about it. I had to bring it home. I'll probably list it around 25. This is Lulu's, which is my first time bringing Lulu's home with me, but I just really loved this and I think it was half off. So I'm probably going to list this around $25. I found this very simple Madewell sweater, but it has a tie ribbon at the bottom. So I'm probably going to list this one around $30 just to start. And I found this, my gosh, I thought I had these all facing the right way. I found this J. Peterman ivory top. So this is 100% silk. And I looked up this brand and it seemed, I mean, I was in a hurry. I could be wrong, but it seemed like kind of a higher end brand, not like designer maybe, but I think I'll list this one around $25 to $30. This is a really cool, like Rasta Bob Marley theme. I shouldn't say Bob Marley theme. Just, this reminds me of Bob Marley. It's a vintage sweater. I'll probably list this around $35 because of the colors. So this is a new tags Show Me Your Moo Moo dress. Here are the new tags. I don't know. I sourced this on Relove for like $25. So I'm probably not going to make too much on it, but I think I will list it around like $45 and at least make a little bit. I had Relove credits, so it technically didn't cost me anything because I got the credits for free. And I found this new tags Alice and Olivia dress that retailed for $368. This I also sourced on Relove. I think I paid $27 for it. And I used my Relove credits. So this was free. So I'm probably going to list this one around $70 to be honest, which seems on the higher side, but it is brand new with tags. Woo! Breaking a sweat here. I found this Garnet Hill maxi dress. So I don't always pick up Garnet Hill, but this is an extremely long maxi dress. In very good condition. This is their newer label. It's like a navy. This is like a deodorant stain, guys. Don't worry, I'll wipe it out. I'm probably going to list this around $40. I think Garnet Hill does better on eBay for me. So this is Sacred Threads. I'm still not completely sure about this brand, but I do know that I listed one Sacred Threads item and it sold within a couple weeks at a decent asking price. I think this is something, it's like a boutique brand that people buy for their boutiques, but you can't really just like buy it on their website and, you know, you have to buy multiple quantities is what I'm getting at, I believe. So I don't know what I'm going to list it for. I have to look up the comps more on that brand. This is a really exciting find, you guys. This is a vintage, maybe not too vintage. This might actually be like early 2000s. Oh yeah, it's not. It's made in China. So okay, early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. I don't know. But it just has like this Oriental style pattern, which I love. And I think I'm gonna list. It's a skirt, so I think I'm gonna list this one around $40. Found this is vintage. So this is a, I don't know, 80s, 90s skirt. And obviously the pattern is what bought me, but Jordache, whatever it is, back in its day, that was like a really nice, they made really nice jeans. Like it was the hot commodity. Back to your regular programming. This is a J. Crew sweater, which I picked up because it has this really cute back, like this blouse career back. I don't always pick up J. Crew, but everybody always talks about how you can find the style number on the tag and it's easy to list, easy to sell. So picked this one up. I'll probably list it around $20. Picked up this new label Cobby. So I don't know if I've told you guys before, but the new label Cobby does well. Old label Cobby doesn't do well for me personally, but this is just a black top. It reminds me of like a marching band top or something. But anyway, I have the studio light so close that it keeps drowning out my video. So if something is like black or navy, it gets weird and blurry. Sorry about that, guys. My videos usually aren't this bad. This is a Prana, which is a active yoga brand. I bought this because, well, for one, Prana does good. This is a newer label, and I think this pattern will do well. So I'll probably list this around $20. This is Aloe, which is also a good brand, and it says, "We'll walk for wine." I mean, come on, that's hilarious. It won't fit me, and I'm not active. I don't really walk, so, or else I would keep it. I'll probably list that around $25. This is a newer label, Soft Surroundings. This is a linen, it's almost, yeah, this is a tunic with a hood. So I think this one I'll do around $35, which seems a little high, but Soft Surroundings does well on eBay. And this is a Free People. This is one of their, is this their newer label? I feel like it might be. Anyway, it's just a really cute pattern, slightly embroidered dress. I think I'm going to list around $30. And this is a little bit of an older label soft surroundings top, and it has a little bit of pulled thread right here. But this is, what was this? Yeah, 100% linen. Because it's 100% linen and slightly oversized, I think I'm still going to ask $20 for it. So this is La Blanca, which is a very nice swimwear brand, which leads me to believe this is like almost designer, I'd say. But this is probably a swim cover, and it has detail all the way down. Probably list this bad boy around $50, I'm not gonna lie. This is an Athleta zip jacket. This is, I also believe this is like one of their newer labels. Not totally sure though. It's in really nice condition. I'll probably list it around $25. This is a North Face tank top. Probably list it at $20. I'm sure I won't get $20, but I'm going to start it at $20. An Athleta, like a faux wraparound tank. I'll probably list it at $20 as well. I do believe this is their slightly older label. This is a Harley Davidson, so I don't pick up every Harley Davidson that I see, even though it's really popular right now. I only pick up styles that I think will do well. This one's, I think, yeah, this one's newer, but I do think this like almost color block will do well. Ooh, this is a new to me brand. Dale, can't get it, Dale of Norway, made in Norway. So this, the comps on these were amazing. I'd never even heard of this brand before. I looked up the comps and I was in shock. I think I'm going to list it around like $90. That might be a long shot, but I seriously swear the comps that I saw were really good. I mean, I only looked at like the first, 6 listings, but still, I found these Patagonia pants. Nothing really special about them except that they're Patagonia. So these ones I will probably list around $25. This I was on the fence about because I paid up for it. I paid $7.99 for it, but it's a new with tags, 100% leather from like, it's like a craftsmanship brand, but it's 100% leather and it's like this really awesome, I don't know, I just feel like this will do good for like cosplay, maybe like, I don't know, a festival, I don't know. I think this one will do well because it is new with tags and 100% leather. I'll list it around maybe $40. And I could not for the life of me figure out if this was vintage because all it says is David Strauss and there's like, I couldn't find another tag, but the material and the buttons and the stitching made me believe it's vintage. So, and the pattern looks pretty vintage, right? I have to do more research, but it looked like this brand is also like a vintage brand that was popular in the 70s. So I'm going to roll with vintage. This is a Ralph Lauren, here we go with my blurry camera, top. This one I picked up because it was cheap. I think I paid like $1.99 for it. It just has like this elegant wrap style bottom, flowy, whatever. Oh yeah, this is my Lululemon find. Don't know much about Lululemon. I just know that this is a nice Lululemon tank top. There's the little logo. Don't know what I'm going to list it for. This is a J. Crew cardigan. This is 100% merino wool, which is why I picked it up, or else I would have probably left it behind if it were like any other typical cotton material. Probably list that one at $30 to begin with. I don't think I'm going to get $30 out of it, but that's a nice place to start. I have to say to all my new viewers, I apologize if you've made it this far. You might as well subscribe at this point, right? I'm just kidding. But seriously, I know I never take videos at night like this. It's just I want to get it done while my fiance's home. That way my kids aren't screaming, running around right at my feet. So anyways, this is an Ann Taylor sweater, which I picked up because of the style. I love this, whatever pattern this is. It's just super abstract. This reminds me of like, I don't even know. I'm talking it up, but I like that sweater. This is a vintage, very chunky knit sweater. Just says Christina, but it has like this really cute pastel brown. I'm really just digging this sweater. I think I'm going to list that around $40. This is a soft surroundings tunic. I love my soft surroundings. I'm a soft surroundings whore. It does well on eBay. Probably, this one will probably sell around $25. So this is a Blanc Noir. I know I'm butchering that. I'm trying to sound fancy, but I'm like my My mind wants to say blank Noir, but my heart knows that's not right. But anyway, this is a really nice jacket. And I looked at comps on these jackets, and some of them sell like pretty decently, around like $60, $70 or even higher. And then some of them sell for like $20. So I don't know what's going on. Is it a nice brand? I don't know. But I couldn't leave it behind because it is cute. So this is an older, well, is this older? Maybe not. This is an Athleta thermal, probably list around 20. You guys, I never pick up Old Navy, but this is a freaking Falcon. And people love I shouldn't say specialty sweaters, but sweaters with like animals on them are hot right now. I mean, a Falcon lover would clearly appreciate this. With that said, I'm probably going to start it at 20. I don't expect to get 20 because it probably costs $20 new, but we'll see. This is a Numa Tags Levi's corduroy jacket. So I don't know what I'm going to list this one for. Probably $50 because it is Numa Tags. It's kind of cropped also, which I like. BDG, Urban Outfitters. I don't always pick up this brand, but this one's like a really long tunic and it feels really nice. Oh, by the way, at this point, nothing has been steamed, so don't mind the deep wrinkles. This is a pink top, which I actually bought for myself, but after I brought it home, I'm kind of like, I have not been digging pink lately. I haven't. It's comfy and I like it for around the house, but I would rather just sell it. I'll probably start this at 20. I don't expect to get 20, but maybe if I can sell it for 15, I'll still make a profit of about, like, what, $9? This is a weird vintage tropical contrast color pattern blazer. It's actually really killer. So I think I'm going to list this around 40. It has some light shoulder padding too, which of course I could remove, but I won't remove it. Oh, this is a trench coat with a side zip bust or whatever you want to freaking call this. And it's Guess Los Angeles, which isn't the best brand in the world anymore, but it has like this houndstooth pattern in the middle, in the lining, which I just really love this trench. I think I paid $5.99 for it, so how could I not get it? I think I'm still going to list it around 60 because it is wool. Oh, this is a vintage Probs. Wait. Did 101 Dalmatians come out in the 90s? Because if it came out in the early 2000s, it's not vintage. Regardless, it's a big oversized sweater. Movies like this always do well. It's not every day you find a 101 Dalmatian sweater. I don't know. I'll probably list this around 25 to start. Then I found this really cute. I paid $1 for it, but it's like a Mickey Mouse. This is like a 90s, I think, Christmas tie. I'll probably list around 20. Ooh. Trying to push everything back. Okay, this is my first time finding this brand, so it's something that's scratched off my bucket list. Cupcakes and Cashmere. If I can get it going here. But these are like really weird, like palazzo pants with like a split bottom. Whoever designed these knows what they're doing. Like I can see why this brand is hot right now because these are really cute. And if I was a size 0, I would wear them. I don't know what I'm going to list them for yet. Oh, these are what I got in my thread up box. Hold on. Okay. What is this? What are you? Oh, this is an Athleta skirt. But I'm not going to dig out the label. I know you guys have better things to do than watch me dig out an Athleta label. But I'll probably list this around 25. And then, you guys know I love my cut from cloth jeans. I don't care what anyone says. They do well for me around 20 bucks. This is a newer cut from cloth, I think. So I'm probably going to start it around 30. It just has like a relaxed straight leg. Maybe like something between straight and skinny. Anyways. Okay, so now I'm going to transition onto my plastic hanger haul. This is insane. This is absolutely the biggest haul I've ever recorded and probably the most backed up I've ever been on listing. So if you're still watching, you are my biggest fan because I wouldn't even be watching at this point. I probably would, but only if I was doing other things. Unless you're laying in bed, then I just feel even more loved. So anyway, oh, this is J. Jill Love Linen. So I've told you guys before, I don't always pick up J. Jill. But if it's linen or if it's like a special J. Jill collection, I will try it. And I just love this pattern. So I'll probably list that at 25. This is a 1 September, which is an Anthropologie brand. Really don't know what's going on here. There's a lot going on here. But Anthropologie brands, people love them. I'm probably going to list this around 20. This is a Sundance. I did not even know they made graphic tops. But this is a Sundance graphic top. I'll probably list it around 20. This is a Horny Toad, which has done really well for me. I think I've sold every single Horny Toad listing that I've listed, which has not been, you know, hundreds, but I find it quite a bit. This is not discoloring. I had to remove a stain and it's not completely dry yet. Probably list at around 25. It's just a track jacket. Oh, I love this one. You know what? This was one of the ones that I steamed, and look at this. Because I laid it on my bed. This makes me so mad. This is a Ralph Lauren, which is a newer, this is one of their newer labels. I know they all look the same, but if you see them enough, you'll know the difference. But yeah, this is just a woman's very oversized blouse, and I love the asymmetric pattern patching going on. I'll probably list this around 35, 40. This is a New Tags Knitted and Knotted, which is my first time finding this brand, but I have heard of it. It's an Anthropologie brand. Anthropologie, New Tags. So they clearance this bad boy out to 50, but I'll probably put it around 30. We'll see how it does. This I was on the fence about because it is a little bit overly worn. I think this is like early 2000s, but it's like a frog patterns everywhere, like down the sleeve, on the back. It's a little bit, you can see the wash wear just in the camera, but I think if I list it at 20, somebody's going to appreciate it. And if not, I will sport this myself, like to the grocery store. I like this. This is another really cool vintage find for me. This is a 90s denim and sweater vest with a hood. This one kind of just, you know, it speaks for itself. I think this one will do well. I'll probably list it around 40. This is a Laundry by Shelly Segal. Blouse with a little tie at the bottom. I'll probably list around 25 to begin with. This is a Free People blazer. This is, I think, one of their olders. I didn't realize till I got home, but that it has this. And it looks like blood, but I tried like this blood stain removal enzyme breaking down weird thing. I'm not very scientific, if you can't tell. And it didn't take it out. So I'm beginning to believe that this is not blood. But it looks like blood, which is no bueno because that's not going to look good in the listing. But I don't know. Maybe it'll fit me. We'll see. But the back's really cool, nonetheless. So we'll see what happens with that bad boy. This is a vintage, what am I thinking? 60s, late 60s, early 70s, just based on the top collar sweater. It's pastel. I'll probably list it around 30. Woo! Whipping things around over here. This is a Ralph Lauren pattern dress. What is this? The, you guys, what is it? Equestrian. That's the word I'm looking for. Equestrian dress. Their equestrian patterns always do well for me. Knock on wood. But I think I'm going to start this one around 40 or 50, to be honest. We'll see how it does. This is also weird because I found this brand for my first time about a month ago, and I found like 3 more ever since. It's HWR, Anthropologie, which I believe the actual name of the brand is Monogram, which makes sense because that's a monogram. But this is just a cardigan with a bunch of fancy beading. I'll probably list this around 30. Okay, you guys, so I'm a little, maybe halfway through my $400 thrift haul. And I think I'm going to split this into a 2-part video because I really don't think it's practical to have a 30-minute long clothing thrift haul video, which I didn't tell you guys in the beginning. But I'm letting you know now. Actually, I know how to edit my videos. I'm probably just going to go back. We'll see. I'm going to make this a 2-part video because it's a little ridiculous at this point. Like, I'm having trouble breathing. Just forcing all these clothes to one side of the hanger. So I am going to end this here for this time. I'm getting tired, you guys. This is why it has to be a 2-part video. I don't make sense. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for part 1. And if you want to go view part 2, go view that now because I'm going to be uploading them at the same time. I'm not going to like wait a couple days. I just really think it's more practical to split them up, right? Is it? I'm going to leave a link down below to my Instagram. And as always, happy selling. And thank you for watching. It really means so much to me. I'm serious. I can't believe people actually want to watch me. It makes me feel like an interesting person.